Kieran, it's been a slightly shorter week with the Monday FA Cup tie, but how's it been?
Yeah, it's been good. We're gonna have to get used to the slightly adjusted weeks, and we've had a few of them, and we have a few of them coming up. So of course you adjust your programme a little bit to make sure the physical loadings are right and the players get as normal a run into the game as possible. So we've done that, and yeah, we're looking forward to it. We've got a couple of days good training, had a good look at Cheltenham, and the players are focused and looking forward to getting back to Portman Road for the first time in what feels like a while.
What does that process entail when fixtures move, boss? Because something that's often spoken about here is the real attention to detail and no stone left unturned, that type of thing.
Yeah, it's just about looking at what the build up to the game is going to be and working back from that, really. Of course, we have a regular flow of when we play Saturday to Saturday, what we like the training week to be like. But when fixtures move and you don't have that same run in, then you adjust it accordingly and try and again make the run up to the game as similar to our preferential flow as you possibly can. And decide what days you're going to be, of course, your work days and your recovery days, and which days will be your tactical days. So yeah, look, it's a little bit different. It's not anything that I'm not used to, because of course I've had lots of experience over the last few years, and we've adjusted the training well, and again the main thing is the players are really, I think, mentally and physically ready to go, and really looking forward to the game.
One of the really good things about Monday, seeing Cameron Burgess back out there, and those that are perhaps getting closer, how are they getting on, the likes of Greg Lee and Ghassan Hadmeh?
Yeah, them two are coming along well, so hopefully we'll join in with the training group next week. Will be a big boost, will be important for us. Numbers aren't so big at the moment, so having them two back will be a bonus. So yeah, all being well, they'll train next week. The other ones, of course, are still a little bit further away. But yeah, we have a good tight squad at the moment. Everybody's working hard. Everybody is close to the team. But for sure, it would be nice to have them extra few numbers back, especially with the cup games coming up.
Another highlight of the night, a man of the match performance from Kane Vincent-Young. The skippers praised him in his programme notes. I just wondered what you thought, boss, of his attitude and recently, but also that display on Monday night.
Yeah, attitude with Kane is always fantastic. Great guy, really popular here, which is, I'm sure, why Sammy will have spoken highly about him, because he's appreciated by his teammates for how he is as a colleague and how he is as a player. So no, it's nice, important for him to get back out, get his first 90 minutes for a while. Again, showed the qualities that he can offer us in a variety of different positions, and it was a good game for him and a good 90 minutes, so hopefully that gives him a boost for the games coming up in the next few weeks.
Yeah, and someone that will also be involved in the squad, Wes Burns didn't make the squad for Robert Page in Wales, but in that situation, boss, does the player just get on with it, or do you speak to him about this sort of thing? What's the arrangements there?
I mean, Wes, we speak a lot, so we've had different chats over the last few months about the situation. Wes has been fantastic right the way through, really, really mature and philosophical about the thing. He knows very well, of course, that it would be nice to go to a World Cup and a good experience, but also might not have played so much. He also knows he's part of a good team here and a big season for us, so he knows that he's got an important job to do either way, and yeah, he's really focused now towards the game on Saturday and the games coming up. So again, as I've said before, credit to him for getting his first international caps in the summer, working into that squad whilst playing in League One, and at 26, 27 years old is really good going. So credit to him for that, and he's still young, there's lots of years and time ahead of him, so he's just got to keep working now as he has been over the last 12 months, and hopefully there will be good times for the team and for him.
And on Saturday's game, what do you expect from Cheltenham coming to Portman Road?
Yeah, I expect a difficult game. The last game out against MK in the league, I thought they played well. I thought they were really controlled defensively. I think they're organised, they're compact. Elliott has done a good job with them as the seasons went on in terms of getting their defensive shape looking really solid. And they're difficult to break down, and they're going to make it, for sure, going to want to make it a difficult game for us. So we know the challenges that this game brings, and we have to be mentally ready for that, and we have to find ways to get the energy and the intensity and the atmosphere into the game and into the ground that will give us the best chance to do well and make it a really difficult game for Cheltenham. So we know the challenge that's ahead of us, we're looking forward to it, and we really want to tackle that challenge head on.
Do you look at too much of the game last season, or is it more their recent fixtures? Because of course they did come to Pont Road and secure a 0-0 draw, one of just a few frustrating results really at home because the record is so good otherwise.
There's certain things we can take from the game. They have some similarities in terms of system. Of course, the current manager was on the staff last year, so there's similarities in how they go about things and similar principles in there. So it's a game that we can look at, and we've looked at very briefly, but it's not the base of our prep. There's so many different players on both teams, and it's a different time. So of course there's one or two little things in there that might be applicable, but in general, as normally we'd look at the more recent games, and of course look at our most recent games, which we have the Derby game, of course, being the last home game, that there was things that we want to take from, and certainly things from the Lincoln game as well that we want to take and learn from, and make sure we bring them into this week.